Hello, welcome back. This is Empathic Earth Angel, and welcome to my channel. This is Everything is Spiritual, and I have another message. And this message is channeled message, and also I wanted to talk to the collective because I know that there's a lot of people who don't know how to pray, or they have ill feelings towards prayer. So this is to help anyone kind of understand prayer and how to do it, because prayer is needed. So again, my name is Empathic Earth Angel. My channel is Everything is Spiritual. Okay, so let's start with how you pray. I wrote some things down, so you might see me looking down. And I'm outside. Hopefully these little flies don't try to get me, but bear with me. We're going to get this message across. I was supposed to get this message out maybe a couple days ago, but I've been a little under the weather. So I just thank the Most High God is that I'm feeling better now. Not so much, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to stay faithful in God's work. So let's begin how to pray. And I pray right now, asking God that this will help anyone who's seeking help. So with prayer, it's always good to start off with an open heart, an open, faithful heart. And when I say faithful, I mean as far as trusting in the Most High Goddess and having faith that whatever you request or whatever you need or whatever you are conversing with the Most High about, you have that gut feeling of faithfulness that she's listening and that your prayers will be answered by her will. So open your heart up, because it's like you need to believe in what you're praying for, right? So you open up your heart in a faithful way to source, source being the Most High, the Most High Goddess. So basically, like, these are certain type of things you can pray for. You don't always have to go to God for help or when you're down. Yes, He wants you to. This is how He shows. This is how she shows her miracles. This is how, you know, when you're hurt, God is a healing God and a forgiving God. But that's not what I want you guys to focus on, because in order for you to become a strong, there's different levels, when it comes to everything. So in order for you to become a strong warrior prayer, you need to converse with God daily, on a daily basis. So you can do this in a thankful way. You can converse with the Most High Goddess being thankful, or a request for protection, a plea for extra guidance. You can also pray for your angels, strength, the angels that help protect you, your spirit guides. You can also, because don't get it twisted, your spirit guides are helping you, but no one is higher than the Most High. So when you pray, you can also ask for your angels to be protected by the Most High God. Okay, so you can pray for assistance with giving your angels strength. You can also ask for forgiveness and be thankful. You can also ask for clarity. You can ask for you can also ask for material things. Whatever it is that you would like to converse with God, is okay. You can also go to God and pray about being angry. Okay? It's like having a friend. It's like having a parent, someone that you trust in. So don't ever think that you cannot go to God in prayer with anything. Whether it be happy, whether it be sad, whether it be money, whether it be thanks, whether it be any little thing, assistance, in the 3D or the 5D, you can go to God. But don't forget to have your heart opened up in a faithful way and believe. Okay? Another thing, prayer is just, like I've been saying, you have a conversation. Prayer is just all about having a conversation with the goddess. You clearly stating in a meditation state, in a meditation form, what you want. Now, you can also talk out loud to God. You can also be at work, in the car. You can be anywhere and pray to God. Because it's just as simple as having a conversation. That's it. It's as simple as, for the spiritual community, when you guys get on live or when you're on your videos and you ask your angels to come in and protect, and don't forget that's going through God. You know, that is a form of prayer. Just you saying, hey, I'm asking these angels to come here and protect me and my people from all negative energy. A lot of you don't even know. You said a quick prayer right there. Prayer is very simple, but it holds a lot of power. Okay? So like I said, it is just basically simply having a conversation with Goddess, stating clearly, in a meditation form, mainly in a meditation form. And a lot of you know why I'm saying that, because a lot of times when you pray, that is between you and God and no one else. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a community, you can, or if you're praying for someone or with people, it's okay. You can pray out loud. But when you're praying for yourself and when you're also praying for others, you should keep that between you and God, because there are a lot of monitoring spirits. There are a lot of people that will come up against you if they know the plan in which you have to work and do God's will. They will come up against you. So mainly you can do this in a meditation, which is closing your eyes, which is almost in a sleep state, or just keeping your eyes open but keeping it personal within your heart, thinking these things and becoming one with believing that what you're stating in your conversation through your thoughts, God is hearing and it's going to be answered. Okay. Okay, so it says this can be done with others. Yes, like I said, this can also be done with others. You can actually pray holding hands in a circle with others who you know that are your spiritual. It's very important to know that people, when you pray with them, are your spiritual team, or they are above you on some levels. Let's not forget there's different levels. I'm always going to say that, because there's different levels. Okay, even evil people know that if they want something done, they have to go to someone on a different level to get the work done. So this is not to be into any competition, but the best way to pray is to keep your prayers to yourself. But like I was saying, you can be with others in a circle, holding hands, and you don't have to even speak your prayers out loud. Everyone individually can say their own prayers, but have the spirit and of agreement. You get what I'm trying to say? Because 3 or more in agreement, that is a Bible verse. God will move with that. It's extra strength, it's extra faith, it's help, it's guidance from your fellow beings on earth that are also trying to evolve. Okay? So, and another thing, when you're praying on your own to God, like I said, it's as simple as having a conversation, as you're talking to a friend, you're talking to a parent, or you're talking to a pastor or another prayer warrior. It's as simple as that. But with God, with Goddess, do not lie, because she already knows. And, and don't try to hide, because she already knows your heart and she knows what you're going through. It's just a matter of you believing that God can help you, and that, you know, um, yes, it's just a matter of you believing that God can help you. Because when you go to God and you're in an open way, with your heart open, knowing that this is the Most High, the Creator, who you're going to. I'm talking about skipping over your angels and your orishas. I'm talking about going straight to the Most High. Do not lie. It's okay. You can pray to the Most High. You can skip past all your angels, your ancestors. You can pray to the Most High. Okay? There's no problem with that. A lot of you will see, that's especially new to the spiritual community, that a lot of people are always calling on their ancestors or their spirit guides or orishas or things like that. But you have to understand that they also have an understanding, most of them have an understanding that God is giving their angels and guardians over them the ability to protect them. So that's why I said you can also pray for assistance for your angels. Okay, but not getting off. Let me not get off of, sorry about this noise, kids coming home from school, cars. But basically getting back to what I was saying, do not lie when you pray and do not hide. Do not do such thing, because this can curse your prayers. This can slow down your prayers, because you are asking God to help you and assist you, but at the same time, you might not be ready if you haven't faced your shadow side and all your convictions. And if you're still trying to hide things from God, it's like, do you truly believe in Him? Do you truly believe in her? Because if you believe that that is the Creator and the Most High that can do all things, why would you lie? And that can see all things and have eyes everywhere. Why would you lie? You know, God will still listen to you. She will still listen. But at the same time, you can curse your own prayers by coming to the goddess in a way where you're being manipulative. That's one thing you don't want to do. So again, when you come to God in prayer and you have that open heart, that is because you're giving everything to her. You're laying everything at her feet, and you're saying, God, do your will. Because you know what I've done or what I've been through, and I'm seeking forgiveness, shelter, or help. And you have to be real. You can't lie. You can't hide. That is the best way to curse your prayers and to slow down results. So when you conversing with God, another thing is you must listen. You must listen and you must feel. A lot of you pray, and then you get up and you feel a little better. But you have to pray and you have to listen. Sometimes in that prayer, you have to be quiet. Sometimes you have to just sit and see what comes to you and what you feel. So when you're conversing with God, because conversing with God is prayer, you must listen and feel. And with that listening and feeling, you would almost majority of the times get the answers. But not only that, you would know how to speak and what to say to God to get the right results. Okay? When you call for any protection, any form, like I said, your angels or your orishas, you must listen. It's not just this, okay, you can have the faith, but sometimes people have the faith, and the reason why it still takes so long is because they're missing one little piece, because they didn't listen to something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so understand you must still pray. That is God's will. So when you're praying to your orishas, your angels, and your ancestors for protection, right? You're praying and you're asking them for protection because they are closer to God. They are on the other side of the spiritual world. But you must also be in accordance, be in one accordance with your orishas and your angels. What I'm trying to say is, don't put them over the Most High God, because when you do things like that, you owe them. When God blesses you, you don't owe God anything but praise. When sometimes you overuse the orishas or you overuse certain ancestors, they want extra things and sacrifices from you. And it's okay to show appreciation, but not to the point where you're putting them in the Most High God's place. So you can still pray with them, but understand and let them know that whatever it is that they're guiding you with has to be God's will. They must know that. They must know that I am looking for help. I'm looking for guidance. I am looking, whatever it is you want, money, this, that. That is fine. But just know that they have to know that they have to do God's will. That's how I do it. Because I do believe that there's ancestors. I do believe that there's spirit guides that look out for you, but none of them are over the Most High. And a lot of people will put them on a pedestal and wonder why things only work out temporarily for them and not for long term, or just not at all, or things are taking a slow time. Because at the end of the day, and at the beginning of the day, and all around 360, you don't put nothing before God. You don't pray to anything but the Most High God. So when I ask my ancestors and I thank them for helping me with God's will, I always say that. Help me with God's will. Guide me. Also, pray for your ancestors and your angels and your orishas to be strengthened by the Most High God and nothing else. Not their own egos, not their own wills from when they were living on earth and what they still crave and what they still want. Yes, that's what you set up an ancestor altar because that's showing appreciation, and that's it. But they also need prayer, and they also need to be in accordance with the Most High God, because other things can come into that prayer and fight them off and destroy what it is. And like I said, with the Most High God, all you have to do is show thanks and appreciation. You don't have to give anything back. You do His will. You seek out what it is that she wants you to do. The Most High God, I refer to as a she. What I'm trying to get at is just don't put them over God, and don't forget to let them know to do God's will in your life. And if they can't do that, then you move on to the next and you peacefully let them go and thank them for what they have already helped you with. It's okay to show appreciation. Just let them know, you know, that you are trying to follow God's will in your life. And not just for money, fashion, resources, and a date, a hot date. Because that's a form of using the darker side of these characters, the darker side of angels, the lower, shall I say. Like I said, there's different levels. It is using the lower energy of this, and it can slow up and mess up your prayers. So I'm getting ready to end this, but again, You open up your heart fully in a faithful way, believing everything that you're asking for. You can give thanks. You can request for protection. You can plea for extra guidance. You can ask for your angels, your ancestors, and the Orishas to be given strength by God, but also let them know that they are supposed to do God's will and to help you in their life. And you can also show appreciation to them. That is okay. That does not mean that you're putting them before God. They are assisting you. You're showing thanks. But you, like I said, have in your spirit that nothing is higher than the Most High. Do not lie. Do not hide, because you can curse your prayers. So, yeah, basically that's it. It's just simple as the way I'm talking to you guys, you can talk to God. The way I'm talking to you guys, you can say everything that I'm saying right now inside your head with your eyes closed or open. But you must listen. And to listen, you must be quiet and you must be still. Yeah, so if anybody else have any tips for what's the best way to pray, or how you pray, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. But prayer is talking first and listening. And again, you can cry when you go to the Most High. You can scream when you go to the Most High. You can have a tantrum when you go to the Most High. You can be sad. You can be angry. You can be fearful. You can be scared. You can be the happiest you've ever been in life. But you must always go to God for everything and believe in your heart that she will answer your prayers in a timely fashion. And also, sometimes what we pray for is not meant for us. So don't discard God if you don't get exactly what it is that you pray for, because it's not meant for you. So also, when you pray to God, just, say, God, this is what I believe is for me. And if it's for me, please let me have it. Show me how I can obtain it. And if it's not for me, show me. Show me what is for me. That's just a way, because sometimes we're confused in life and we don't know what it is exactly that we need. And that's part of praying for that guidance that God can give you. Okay, so I'm going to end that right here with basically how to pray, because I know a lot of people don't pray or they haven't prayed. And it's just a simple conversation. You don't have to know any, what am I trying to say? You don't have to speak in tongues. You don't have to shout. You don't have to know any Bible verses. You just have to build a relationship with God. While you're at work, while you're in your car, while you're in the restroom, while you're in the shower, while you're in the bed, you can pray anywhere you need to pray. Do it. Have faith. And let me know some of the changes you've seen. Okay, well, thank you. This is Empathic Earth Angel. Everything is Spiritual channel. And yeah, let me know, if you guys agree and how you pray. All right. Have a good day.